Okay, I've been on a little hiatus, but it's okay. Thanksgiving break has been treating me well. And good thing I've been link leveling EZA. Well, they're not EZA yet, but Vegeta and Goku. Because this morning, they announced their EZA details, and I'm lit. Okay? So we're going to quickly go over transforming Super Saiyan 2 Goku and transforming Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and we're gonna go over their full kit. This was the celebration 3 years ago or 4 years ago now. Tech Majin, it was a dual Dokkan fest, and these were some elite characters. Well, I wouldn't say quite elite. I wasn't really a fan of Majin Vegeta, but I was a really big fan of the Transformers Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Even back then, he was really good. Now that, things are different, Goku is the attacker, the offensive guy, and Majin Vegeta, I remember, was the defensive build, right? So I'm pretty sure Majin Vegeta is going to end up better because defense is just more valuable than offense. But years and years ago, Goku was always the best. But now that we're moving into a more defensive stance, don't be surprised when Vegeta, if Dual Dokkan Fest Goku and Vegeta comes out, they probably will switch Goku to the defensive unit because they've always wanted Goku to be the superior unit, right? But or if they keep it the same, Vegeta's gonna be better than Goku for probably the rest of the game's lifespan when they drop at the same time, right? If they do a dual Dokkan Fest, Goku and Vegeta again, I'm pretty sure Vegeta's actually gonna be the better unit because he's normally the defensive character and Goku's normally the offensive character. But like I said, EZA information is here, and let's just get into this. So his leader skill is pretty trash. Other World Warriors or Super Saiyan 3 category key plus 3 HP attacking defense 170%. It's not the greatest, but he's not. This is an EZA. He's not meant to be a real leader. I mean, this will be useful in Battlefield. Yo, this is a real useful leader skill for Battlefield though, right? To build teams. It doesn't have to always be the most strongest teams, but other World Warriors Super Saiyan 3, that's pretty good. Attacking defense for one turn causes immense damage to enemy. I think that's either 30% or 20%. Hopefully that's a 30%. Key plus 2, attacking defense 150%. High chance to evade enemy attacks, including super attacks. Plus an additional defense boost up to 120%. The more HP remaining, the greater the defensive boost. And chance to evade enemies attack, including super attack, plus 20% when HP is 50% or above. So when HP is 50% or above, he's actually going to have 70% dodge. Plus an additional attack boost up to 120%. The less HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. And chance of performing a critical hit, plus 20% when HP is 50% or below. Changes a random type of key sphere to rainbow key sphere when there is a Majin Buu Saga enemy or another ally attacking in the same turn. What? He's an orb changer. Okay, this is dope. Chance to perform a critical hit plus 50% when a rainbow key sphere is obtained. So far, I like him. I like him. He transforms, right? So attack and defense 120% when collecting 3 or more key spheres, and then transforms when conditions are met. I think it's a solid kit. I mean, if they change his passive, because his transformation right now is turn 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but the condition is the enemy has to be 80% HP or higher. Hopefully they just remove that condition, because it seems like a real easy condition until you realize that you could kill the enemy, right? You could have, Super Saiyan 2 Goku on rotation. You can kill the enemy, and then you go into the next turn, and you're definitely gonna have him below 80% HP. And then you get him again, and then you finish the enemy off on the second rotation again. And then you're just stuck in a perpetual, cycle of being stuck in Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel. Or, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, right? So hopefully they just change the condition to turn 3. So we're only going to have to use this kit for one turn. That's just a hope. So this is his transformations kit. So 12 key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy with a great chance to stun. It's really good. I wish it was like for 3 turns though. I wish they greatly raised attack and defense for 3 turns. But key plus 3, attack and defense 200%. High chance to evade enemies' attack. Plus a additional defense boost up to 150%. Okay, I didn't talk about this, but I don't really like passives like this. I don't like this line. Plus an additional defense boost up to 150%. The more HP remaining, the greater the defensive boost. And chance to evade enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 30% when HP is 50% or above. Now, I don't mind that second part of this bullet point, but I don't like the more HP remaining, the greater the defense. But I hate passives like that because you really don't know how much defense you're working with. Like maybe if they like you start the turn and then it says like, oh, plus 124% defensive boost because your HP. Like we don't. It's something you can't really pinpoint how much defense you have. You just know, like, let's say we're at 50% health. We just know we're probably gonna have to cut that 150% in half. But like if you're at, I mean, I guess you could do calcs like at 70%, but it's just too much work, right? It's too much work. And plus, let's say you start off, with 30% HP. Now you only have, a slight amount of defense instead of a high amount of defense. And it would make more sense, right? To have defense, get more defense the lower the HP, right? Because you need more defense, right? I don't know. Now, plus an additional attack boost up to 150%, the less HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. I wish this was flipped, but it is what it is. And chance to perform a critical hit, plus 30% when HP is 50% or low. What I mean by flipped is I wish he would actually get all the attack immediately, and then the lower the, HP, the more your defense will raise. But I'm pretty sure Majin Vegeta, Majin Vegeta is going to be an excellent unit to me. I'm already seeing it. Changes a random type of key sphere to rainbow key sphere when there's a Majin Buu Saga enemy or another ally attacking in the same turn. Okay. Still an orb changer. Chance to perform a critical hit plus 70% with the rainbow key sphere obtained. And attack and defense 133% when collecting 3 or more key spheres. And launches an additional super attack and performs a critical hit when collecting 6 or more key spheres. Since he's a rainbow key sphere orb changer, I mean, this is probably going to be really easy to get. Probably like 70%, 80%. I mean, I'd say more like 80% of the time you'll get, 6 orbs. Like you're definitely almost damn near always going to get that, especially if you're running like another orb changer like Mr. Good Boo or someone like that, right? You're definitely going to be seeing this a lot. So let's go on to Majin Vegeta, or Super Saiyan. This is a weird unit. And the reason why this is a weird unit is because he's a super type character until he transforms into Majin Vegeta. He should have just, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it doesn't really affect much. I mean, Gohan did just receive a super EZA, and there's somewhere in his line where it says you need a full rotation of super class enemies to get an additional super. So that's where it could be a little wishy-washy sometimes, but I mean, for the most part, it doesn't really matter. So, okay, Super Saiyan 2 or Resurrected Warriors, key plus 3 in stats 170%. 12 key raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage. It's the same as Goku's. Passive skill. Key plus 2, attack and defense 150%. Oh, he reduces damage received by 30%. I already like this guy better than Goku. Plus an additional attack boost up to 120%, the more HP remaining. Yep, I like him so much more. I like him so much more. I like him so much more. The greater the attack boost. And great chance to launch an additional super attack when HP is 50% or above. And then, plus an additional defense boost up to 120%. The less HP remaining, the greater the defense boost. This is exactly what I wanted to see in Goku. So, you know what? I'm not even mad that Goku is doing what he's doing because Vegeta's, he's going to be a lot better for me. He's going to be a lot funner. This build is amazing. I like it written like this. This is much, much better. And guards all attacks when HP is 50% or below. Okay. Changes a random type of key sphere to rainbow key sphere when there is a Majin Buu Saga enemy or another ally attacking in the same turn. Reduces damage received by an additional 20% with the rainbow key sphere obtained. Attack and defense 120% when attacking with 3 or more key spheres collected. Receives a boost from ability sorcery Okay, when conditions are met. Yeah, I like him a lot better in his untransformed state. Let's see his transformed state now. So now he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy with a great chance to stun. This is Majin Vegeta, by the way. So key +3 and attack and defense 200%. Reduces damage received by 33%. Plus an additional attack boost up to 150%. The more HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. And launches an additional super attack with HP is 50%. Okay, so now instead of it being a 70% chance, it's just guaranteed. As long as you're above 50%. Okay. Plus an additional defense boost up to 150%. The less HP remaining, the greater the defensive boost. And guards all attacks when HP is 50% or below. That stays the same. Changes a random type of key sphere to rainbow key sphere when there's a Majin Buu Saga enemy or ally attacking in the same turn. It's not going to be hard. Reduces damage received by an additional 33% with the rainbow key sphere obtained. Okay. So he's going to have 66% damage reduction. Attack and defense 130% when attacking. And attacks effective against all types with 3 or more key spheres collected. And attack and defense 66% when attacking, and guards all attacks with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Okay, I'm gonna let you know this right now. This guy, they're gonna, first of all, this guy is broken. Okay, this is the first thing I want to say. He's better than Goku, and not only is he better than Goku, he's broken. Like, he's competing with easy 8 beers, bro. Look at, like, these attack. This is multiplicative. All of it. This is like multiplicative damage reduction. Multiplicative with the orbs, and then he's got a guaranteed additional, so he's above 50%, so he'll be, you know, greatly raised. This guy's busted. Like, he's defensively he's competing with easy 8 beers. This guy's insane with a guaranteed additional, right? 66% damage reduction and guarding all attacks with 6 or more. Remember, he orb changes as well. And like I said, I like this much better. The more HP remaining, the higher his attack boost. The lesser your HP, the more defensive he'll be. That is the correct way to run this, or to have this build, because you need the defense more when your HP is less, right? The more, you know, the more HP you have, the more offense you should be. I think that's just standard. So I think Vegeta is just all around, like, in every aspect better than this Goku. Like, in every aspect he's better. He's just a completely better unit. There's not one place where this Goku is better than this Vegeta. I mean, he can't outright just dodge, right? And that's really good, but he just has outright damage reduction with guard, right? I don't know, give or take. I mean, it's not as if this Goku is bad. I just don't know if this Goku, I can say this Goku is competing with Vegeta. I'll say this. Yeah, I'll say that, right? Yeah. But he's really good, though. They're both really good. They're both extremely good. They're both going to be doing, you know, above 15 million, like, easily. Now, let's just hope that when, you know, the data download drops, it says that their transformation condition is a little bit different. I just want it to be turn 3. Even if they change it to turn 4, I wouldn't be mad. Like, it would seem strange, but I would actually much more prefer a turn 4 than a turn 3, and, you know, you have a chance to just be infinitely locked into that form. Yeah. Turn 3 or turn 4 is what I'm hoping for. Just remove the HP stipulation, right? But so far, so good, right? I think this is perfect. I think they're perfect. I think they're amazing, exceptional. This is amazing. So I'll catch you in the next vid. I'm actually in the midst of link leveling right now, so I mean, this link level journey has been something serious, right? It's been real. I'll say it like that, right? But hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.